convince yourself there's another team involved. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And here's Kane. Can he get it through? And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Danielson delivers.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And it's Bale. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Amrabat. Messi. Messi supplying the width on this right-hand side. And that's gone loose. And this is Bale. Chance! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Lazio have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Fofana. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Kane. Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that was very necessary. Messi is the team's great visionary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly on. It's Bale! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Bale. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Japan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a pop! No, just not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Caicedo. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's picked his way through. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Bale. Oh, right place, right time. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Foden. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcola. Fofana.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Merino. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Lazio! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, execute. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Lazio leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. Chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Takes on his marker. They get a throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Merino. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Fofana. Kane. This is a promising build-up. Spread to the right. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Danielson. Ruben Dias. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Lazio visibly comfortable. Now up. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Japan may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Barcola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caicedo. Now Foden. Vardiol. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Batistita coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of...
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
Well, that's really win...
And the shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Chance for a shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Yamal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fofana. He's looking wide. Fermin. Mbappe. High. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Alexander-Arnold concedes a free kick for that. Nielsen. Lovely bit of skill. That is good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Beckenbauer clears without hesitation. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's run loose here. High. Spread out to the left. Nielsen gets into a good position. Caicedo, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. The final seconds now. Messi. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Gol per la Lazio.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Numero 9, Schneider.
Lazio now on the verge of victory. Save for a few Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lazio proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Lazio have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Lazio really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So straight into the action.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Ronaldinho, he's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they can counter here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Bruyne, but it's Ronaldinho.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Snyder! That was superb goalkeeping.
Snyder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, great chance! It's Dembele! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cerezo Osaka have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found space here.
Lazio really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Schneider. It's run loose here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against it. Shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Lazio really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Alvarez to Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Alvarez picked out brilliantly. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Schneider. Costa Curta. Upamecano. De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's had it nicked away. Pinches it off him. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Marquinhos cuts out the pass.
Lazio certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a good ball out wide. It's a throw-in. Amrabat. And he's looking to catch him up. And here's Alvarez. This is a promising build-up. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's been given away. De Bruyne. Dembele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Kimmich. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Yamal's header! Harmlessly behind. Pepe gathers from the goal kick. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Dembele. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Lazio go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Cerezo Osaka are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Schneider.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No way through there. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. All played for Rijkaard. And it's Schneider. 60 minutes played. Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van der Ven. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tonali. De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Viene sostituito con il numero 8.
Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. Looking to play him in. Pepe going vertical. Lazio perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Batistuta, looking for options for movement. De Bruyne, nicely aimed pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Schneider. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo
And it's
per
Hazard.
il numero 6.
Koundé calmly anticipates.
Il numero 22. Neymar. Il
Lazio
numero 24.
have now
Attenzione,
used up
cambio.
all but one of their substitution windows.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach.
And the shot! Well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting. Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Mbappe. And a chance! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tries to pass it through. That has found him in acres of space. And that has been cleared. Oh, super shoots!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pepe gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Kimmich. That's tidy. That's the throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Desperate defending required here. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mbappe. Amrabat. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Van der Ven. Now that looks a decent ball. Stood up well to him there. I think they're done. They are done. Decent game of football that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, sweet feet. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Played down the flank. It's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! And again! He's going to it all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So, a breakthrough already. Costa Corta. Darren Fletcher. Now Robson. And it's Rooney. Played out to the left flank. That has not gone well. Yamal. Gabriel. Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they can break here. Lahm shows great strength. First quarter of an hour gone. He's given it away. And it's been hooked away. It's Rooney! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Emir Ardija are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next
shot? Surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Emir Ardija with the corner, there first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rooney. Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot.
Lazio are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lahm with the foul. Now it's Alvarez. Now he's got space here. That's a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Koundé makes a dash for it. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Spread it left. Koundé, Merino, Yamal, tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lazio are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Amrabat. Nicely weighted ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. And they win it back again. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute at a
Looking
time.
wide. Rooney. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Lazio really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
In a blue hat.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can...
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
He's had a shot! Off the post. Koundé clears without hesitation. Alvarez. Now it's Batistuta. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Lazio back on level terms. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
And Batistuta! It's hit the crossbar. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to...
Batistuta! Mbappe. Lazio have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. That has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great vision, and it's been played through. Nice interception, well timed. Can he get it through? Neymar, and the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's picked his way through. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Lam, looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar's cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being, and reclaimed it in a trice. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Substitutions taking place.
Omiya Ardija have their second corner now. Oh, good play! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Omiya Ardija with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rijkaard. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. And that could well leave a mark.
I think we might be done here, Peter.
Tries from a long way out. Lahm. Neymar. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Schneider can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Coming on the field, number 17, Hazard. Number 53, number 14.
They've played it short. Gabriel does well to get it back. Yilmaz. That pass has been well intercepted. He's in a great position here, and he's had it nicked away. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. On the through ball. There's the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Amir Ardija now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Knocks it into space, and he shoots! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Times from all local major stations.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah.
He's having a hit! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Big chance! Oh, good finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Goes for the shot! Off the post! No, just not quite.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Rodri turns back here, probably the best option. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Akanji, and it's been given away. And, oh, great chance! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lazio are looking to break at pace. Bruno Fernandes. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! Well, now and it's come back out to him. Goal! Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Norway with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Probing pass. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. Olise, quality ball. João Neves. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passes short and sharp. And it's Bruno Fernandes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. João Neves! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Norway now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it long. Rijkaard. Olise. Aimed beyond the defence. João Neves. Rijkaard. And they can counter here.
2 added minutes has
Now it's
been indicated.
Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Costa Curta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves receives it in a good position here. And that brings the first half to a close. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Robertson. Keeper's got good distance on that. Strokes it back. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. Can he spark a counter here? He might be in here! He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! It's a sharp pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, now he can run away with decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
577.
And they've got a throw. And that's another throw. He's gone for goal. Rijkaard. Messi. What's going wide left? Knocks it into space. And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. There's the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
He really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Baresi. Looking for the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Cracking ball. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Lazio have themselves a chance from the spot. Drama over the penalty spot. One back. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Lazio cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
In early. Bruno Fernandes gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Norway. Number 11.
Norway have opted to make another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's just surely! Delicious from Dani Olmo! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
And that is... And it's hit the woodwork and out. Thinks about the shot. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's very neat. That's put paid to the danger. Messi.
Lazio really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cleared away. He's in a great position here. Oh, that was vital. And that is as far as it goes. Lazio pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So off we go then. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere...
Shapes to shoot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Baresi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Lazio really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lazio have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, takes a shot! Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Camavinga. Van de Ven.
Seville always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Baresi. And it's Marino. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Baresi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nuno Mendes. He's had it taken off him. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lazio have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will...
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Batistuta. Thuram cuts out the pass. Batistuta. Arda Güler. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Alvarez. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Güler. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. Oh, nice touch.
Il quarto uomo indica
Decent
2 minuti
chance!
di recupero.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Valverde. Valverde, can he finish? Oh, it's coming, oh, it's another chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were...
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Lazio are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Güler. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely feet. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Goulet. Camavinga. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mikel Merino concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Van de Ven. And it's Arda Güler. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard. And it's Batistuta. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Always goal side. Is having a shot! Goal! Lazio! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Lazio leading now. Driving forward. He's found the way through. Batistuta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front... And the finish! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Alvarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Merino. It's Camavinga. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, nice interception. It's a really well-measured ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Camavinga does really well there, he is strong. Good take, and is he in?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Batistuta. Really fierce, close defending. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 5. Viene sostituito con il numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Lazio have opted to make another change here. That's put paid to the danger. Merino. Oh, good take in a good area. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Passes short and sharp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, no joy this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vieira powering forward here. That ball looks a good one. Oh, important interception. Denilson getting forward. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Costa Curta. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Bale! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that is expertly dealt with. And smartly reclaimed. Last chance, perhaps. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Merino picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Looking for the far post, and he's cut it out. That's good vision. And he's taking no chances there. Merino. Oh, that's well spotted. Batistuta running with the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cannavaro. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now Howson.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Alvarez! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Lazio have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh no, this does not look good. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gerrard. Here's Cannavaro. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Not the most convincing of passes. Akanji. And it's Gerrard. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what has happened here? Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Howson. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Batistuta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. It's a really well-measured ball. And back to the keeper. Hausen. Lobbed in behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. Merino.
Lazio really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Threads one in. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro gets it away. Out towards the flank. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. And that was asking for too much. Cannavaro. Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Akanji is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Lazio coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Lazio leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's their second corner of the game. Yamal with the short one. Groningen have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. He's in. What decent chance! And that's a good finish. Groningen back on level terms. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Alvarez! Goal! Lazio! And they're back in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Howson. Messi.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Almost an
è
hour
di
gone.
80.607 spettatori.
Rijkaard. Yamal. And it's made its way to him.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Schlotterbeck has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 4. Lascia il campo per il numero 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Oh, it's come loose. Lazio still have the cards to affect this game. Lazio are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Schlotterbeck. Howson. Nice looking ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Cannavaro. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. And it's Berbatov. Mikel Merino does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Groningen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Fermin. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a good spell of possession, this. Schlotterbeck with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Schlotterbeck has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped.
Oh, what a mistake! Howson. Lazio close now to seeing this one through to the end. Pass somewhat off target. Merino. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Bale. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's tidy. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Lazio nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
4 extra minutes added on.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Played into space. Beckenbauer. That's that, the end. Lazio proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.